So as I explained in my earlier video that introduced the idea of dropshipping, the key to a successful dropshipping store is finding a niche area, like a niche industry that you're going to sell products in. So since my first dropshipping video, which was I think 3 weeks ago, it's taken me 3 weeks, but I finally decided on a niche area and a set of products that I'm going to sell. Now this video isn't me announcing what niche that is. There's no way I'm sharing that this early in my journey. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of the main considerations that I've had in mind when I've personally been choosing my niche area and my products that I'm going to sell in my dropshipping store. But there are really more extensive guides by key thought leaders on this subject on the internet. So I'm going to provide you links in the description box below on some really useful guides that I've read. So I believe that it's getting harder and harder for young people to create a life that they're happy with. And I'm trying out modern tricks to try and succeed in a modern way. So dropshipping, the modern way of setting up your own business at a fraction of the cost, seems like a perfect thing for me to try. So some of the major thought leaders on the topic of choosing a product to sell on a dropshipping store or any e-commerce store are Andrew Uderian over at E-commerce Fuel, Shabir Nuruddin over at Bootstrapping E-commerce, and finally Richard Lazazira over at a Better Lemonade stand. So I hope I pronounced all of those names properly. Sorry if I haven't, but yeah, there's links to guides from those three people in the descriptions below. I'd recommend checking them out. They were so useful for me when I was choosing my products. So one of the main things you need to think about when you're choosing your products is the price points. So as I spoke about when I was talking about the book, A 4-Hour Work Week, one of the advantages about a dropshipping store is you can set it up and get all the technical stuff set up at the start. But in theory, it should take minimal work to keep maintaining once you've done all the grunt work. So the reason we need to think about price point is, you want to find a price where people are happy to order from you and they're not going to need to ring you up and ask you lots of questions and lots of technical support. The price is so low that they're happy to make an order right off the bat, and they don't need that sort of reassurance before they make a purchase. So from the guys I mentioned beforehand, the right sort of sweet spot for a product to sell, like the right price point, is between $50 and $200. Any more than that, people don't really feel comfortable ordering off an online store, and they need to sort of put a face to a name, or like a face to a product or a voice to a product before ordering, and they're going to be ringing you up for technical support, for questions. So keeping the price low at between sort of $50 and $200 guarantees you'll have sort of minimal customer service requests, which is going to be good for you as the owner because you're going to have so much other stuff to think about. So the next thing to think about is product size. So you want to choose a product that you're going to be able to post relatively easily, and you're not going to have excessive delivery fees because of how big your package is. So try and keep the product small, and it's going to benefit you and your customer, because in theory, if it's a nice small package, you're going to be able to offer free delivery. The delivery costs are going to be so small that you can make the shopping experience as smooth and as pleasant as possible for the customer, and they don't even have to worry about adding delivery costs onto it at the checkout stage. It's just free delivery. What you see is what you get on the price. Okay, so another thing to think about when you're trying to pick a product to sell online is it needs to be something that's hard to find locally. If you're going to sell something that you can just buy at the supermarket down the road, why is that customer going to come on your site and order from you? It makes no sense. So find a product that's hard to find in the local area and people need to go online to buy it. Okay, so another thing that was important to me when I was trying to find my niche industry and my products that I was going to sell online is I wanted to find something that was going to encourage repeat customers. So a product that's, say, disposable or consumable. So, I don't know, food, toiletries, coffee. These sort of products are the sort of things that your customers are going to use, run out of, and then come back to you to order again. And that's great for you because repeat customers mean repeat income. You're going to see money from those customers hitting your account multiple times rather than just on a one-off instance, which is great for me, and you should be thinking the same way. It's going to be great for you because that's going to be repeat passive income coming your way. Okay, so another consideration that I found really useful when I was trying to pick a product to sell on my dropshipping site is that the product appeals to the right customer, or like the right age group of customer. If you're selling a product that appeals to children or to teenagers, they're most likely not going to have much money and they're not going to be doing any spending online. And if you're appealing to the older generations, they're probably less likely to be tech savvy than younger generations and less inclined to order things through the internet. So I wanted to pick a product that appealed to sort of middle-aged people, you know, people from, well, not middle-aged, but people from 25 to 40, 50, people who have money, you know, they're established in their careers, they understand technology, and they're more than happy to buy things online. So that's an important factor to think about. Make sure you're selling to the right age group and the right customer. Okay, cool. So the final thing that I had in mind when I was trying to choose my niche industry and my exact products to sell online is that you're picking an industry or like a store idea that's scalable. So by scalable, I mean you can start by selling a few products in that niche area, like around that niche topic, and then if the store is a success, you can build it up and sell more and more and more and build a complete store based on that industry. I didn't want to find just one product that I could sell on a one-off, and then once that trend or that buzz is gone, it's not going to sell anything else. It's important to be able to build a brand and, you know, add products to that store as you get more and more traction if the store's successful. So yeah, those are the main considerations that I was mulling over the last 3 weeks it took me while I was trying to think of a niche industry and a niche set of products to sell online for my dropshipping store. Like I said before, check out the 3 guys from e-commerce fuel, bootstrapping e-commerce, and a better lemonade stand. Check out their guides, which I'll link to below. They're so useful, and for any beginners that are trying to get to dropshipping, like, these are the people to go to. They are really the thought leaders that I've found so far in this area. Keep tuning in to the starting up videos that come out every Thursday, where I am trying to find modern tricks to succeed in a modern way. I'll be making a whole dropshipping series. This is the second dropshipping I've made so far. I did an introductory video a couple of weeks ago. I've now done tips on picking a niche, and later on I'll probably talk about how to go about setting up your store and any other interesting topics around dropshipping that I've discovered. As always, thanks for tuning in. If there's anything important that you're aware of that I missed when I was trying to find my product to sell on dropshipping, write about it in the comments. I'll make sure to reply. Subscribe to the channel and like this video if you've got the chance, and keep an eye out for my next video next Thursday. So thanks for watching. Cheers.